Hello, Namaste, Master. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, wherever you have joined from. So, today we are in week 8, day 6. So, it's almost on the closer. One more day left for the level 1. Congratulations, everyone, as we have done great job so far. So, today, in this week, basically, we are reviewing.
Sanjay,
Uh, Pardon me?
did you start the live?
Yeah, it's I started live. It's live.
Oh.
So in the whole week, we are reviewing 7 days, last 7 days each day practice as a prayer, and we are revising everything whatever we learned so far. So, Master, today we'll first go over the prayer meditation, and then we'll go over a few things which I wanted to share. And as every one of you know that Chandra sir went through a eye surgery, so let's give love and light to him today. In today's meditation, let's dedicate our meditation to him today. So I will quickly read out the prayer for today, what we are going to go over, and then we'll get into meditation. And towards the end, we'll go over the wisdom sharing. So today's prayer is, Dear God, my Creator, I receive your love as it comes to me through everything you created. I know you made me as love, and I give that love to everyone and everything I meet. I know life is forgiving love, and I forgive my heart everyone I have through trespassed against me. I know you made me perfect and that no one can hurt me or change me. My forgiveness recognize there is nothing to forgive. So this is today's chapter is about forgiveness, which we have learned earlier, and we'll practice today the same thing: forgive others, send love, and center into our heart. So thank you, Master. So let's get into meditation first, and we'll take it from there. Please take up your position. I'll play soft music and let's start. Take deep breath as much as you can. Hold it. Slowly, slowly release it. Take another deep breath. Hold this as much as you can. Slowly, slowly release it. Hold it before you take next breath.
Sanjay, live is not on. Can you please check one more time?
It says YouTube.
Not YouTube, it's custom live stream.
Oh, custom live. 1 minute. Live stream. Stop live stream. Where else I can see that?
It's called custom live stream. If you go to more, there will be a custom live stream service. Look, if you have started the YouTube one, just share the link list.
Continue deep breathing in your own pattern, masters. Take one more deep breath. Hold it as much as you can. Release it slowly. Hold it before next breath. Take final one more deep breath. Hold it. Slowly release it. And get back to your normal breathing now. Just be with your breath. Let's relax our body. Get into deeper meditation. Bring your awareness to top of your head, your forehead, and back of your head. Any discomfort you have, any stiffness, release it, let go, relax. With the next breath, bring your awareness to your eyes, nose, mouth, and jawline. Release any discomfort you have, any tightness. Release, relax, let go. With the next breath, bring your awareness to back of your head, neck, and throat. Any discomfort you have, any stiffness, release it. Relax. Let go. With the next breath, bring your awareness to both of your shoulders, elbow, hands, both of the hands till your fingers. Drop your shoulders. Release any tightness, stiffness you have. Relax, let go. The next breath, bring your awareness to your chest, your heart, your stomach, your navel. Release any discomfort you have. Relax, let go. With the next breath, bring your awareness to your back of your spine, from your neck till your tailbone. Release any discomfort you have. Relax, let go. With the next breath, bring your awareness to both of your thighs, knees, calf muscle, and your whole foot till your toes. Release any discomfort you have. Relax, let go. Scan through your body now, head to toe, and send the energy to the part where you still feel any discomfortness. Send energy and relax that part. Release the stress. Let go everything. Now bring your full awareness to your heart center. Every breath you take now, feel it through your heart. Every inhale and exhale through your heart. Any thoughts you get now, just acknowledge it and let it pass. Don't engage yourself with it. It's good or bad. Thoughts are from past or future. Don't engage yourself with it. Just acknowledge, let it pass. Bring your full awareness, full energy into your heart center now. Feel your heartbeat. Try to listen to it. Each breath brings a beat into your heart. Pay attention to it. You'll be able to listen to it. Feel the vibration in your heart. Feel the energy pulsation coming through your heart. Go deeper and deeper. More you pay attention, more you feel it. Bring your full awareness to your heart center. Feel the energy waves coming through your heart. It's connecting you to Mother Earth, connecting you to universe. Each and everyone connected through this heart feeling. It's the energy of love which connects all of us. We all are made with it. Bring your full awareness completely into your heart center. Stay there. Each breath you are taking, it's coming through your heart now. Every inhale and exhale through your heart. Let's clear our aura now. So all invited, all uninvited influences in my aura, I send love and light. You are each whole and healed. You are each created as love and light, and you are still love and light. You each feel no pain now, and you are not afraid. You each have a perfect place to go. And I ask my higher self to take you there now. Each one of you go in peace. I send love and light to all thought forms around me. Let's close our aura now. I close my aura to all except my higher self. Stay centered in your heart. Let's get higher self signal. My dear higher self, give me my signal now. Let's go over today's prayer now. Dear God, my Creator, I receive your love as is. It comes to me through everything you have created. I know you made me as love, and I give that love to everyone and everything I meet. Feel each and every word to your heart in this prayer. I know life is for giving love, and I forgive from my heart everyone I have thought trespassed against me. I know you made me perfect and that no one can hurt me or change me. My forgiveness recognizes there is nothing to forgive. Forgive each and everyone who you feel ever hurt you, or you have grudge against anyone, or any hard feeling you kept in your heart. Release it now and forgive people. There is no one responsible for any misbehavior happen to you, any misconduct, anything you feel it is bad happen to you, and you feel others are responsible for that. It's not that way. It's your own creation. It's your own divine plan to go through that experience, go through that event. So no one is responsible for anything happen to us. It's us only. We create our own reality. We create our soul plan. So let's bring each and every person you feel like you ever hurt by them. Bring into your awareness. Forgive them. Release the emotion of that grudge, that envy, that jealousy, or whatsoever, any lower vibration. Release it now and send love to them. Just bring that person in your awareness, whether the person is here with you, far away from you, any corner in the world, or even deceased one. If you still have any kind of resentment, any kind of grudge on anyone who is here physically or not, bring that person in your awareness one by one. Forgive them and send love. I forgive you, I love you. Let's do it now. Our heart is to just keep the love vibration. That is the purest vibration, energy form, which heart carries. So let's not keep any lower vibration, any feeling against anyone, which is of lower vibration. Don't keep it in your heart. Release it now. When you release it, you have room for more love in your heart. And more you share, more you get, more you receive. Universe has abundance of everything. Let's bring the person in your awareness now. Treat the person with a smile. I forgive you. I love you. Let's do it again. Bring another person in your awareness whom you still feel you have any kind of feeling which is holding in your heart with lower vibration. Again, greet the person with a smile. I forgive you. I love you. Forgive yourself also for anything you feel like you are accountable. Any mistake you have done and you still feel yourself is responsible. It's all part of life. Your own plan to learn from there. So forgive yourself, your inner child, which is always seeking love. Give this immense, unconditional love to you. Love yourself. You don't need to seek validation from anybody, anywhere. You are perfect as you are. Love yourself and let go any feeling you have for yourself, even any resentment you are holding in. Release it now. You can say it out loud with your own name. Love you and your name. You are in this human body as an immortal soul. This body is vehicle, which takes you destination to destination. So any misconduct happened within this vehicle, don't curse the vehicle. You are still outside. You are the driver. You are not hurt. So release that emotion. Let it go. You are pure. You are made in the image of God. You are love. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Whoever I have hurt in this lifetime or any of my previous lifetime. knowingly or unknowingly, directly or indirectly, physically, emotionally, or verbally. Please forgive me and release me from this karmic bond. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. I forgive each and everyone whoever ever hurt me in this lifetime or any of my previous lifetime, directly or indirectly, knowingly or unknowingly, physically, emotionally, or verbally. I forgive you and release you from this karmic bond. Thank you for being part of my life to teach me a lesson, to help me grow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Now let's send love to any of the loved one here or even deceased ones whom you feel they are in need of love. Bring that person in your awareness and send this love. More you share, more you get, more you receive. Universe has abundance of everything. How much you share, you get in multifold of it. So let us start with first Chandrasa, our dear Chandrasa. He needs this love now for his faster recovery. So send this love to him now, every one of us. Feel that you are sending this love from your heart to him and he is healing faster. It's reaching to him, surrounding him, and healing him. Now bring any other person in your awareness whom you feel in need of love, going through a hard time, or need healing. Send this love to that person also. Bring that person in your awareness. Feel that love energy, a love vibration going through your heart, reaching to that person, surrounding that person, embracing that person, and healing that person. Feel it. You can send it to anyone, anywhere. Your love energy is limitless. It has no boundary. appreciation, and gratitude is another form of highest energy. We should always be grateful to each and everyone, living or non-living being who are helping us in our soul journey, in your everyday life, every single chore you go through. Be grateful to others. Be grateful to yourself for this body. Thank you, universe, this experience in this body with immortal soul. Thank you, Mother Earth, for giving me place to live, food to eat, water to drink, air to breathe, and your motherly healing energy to heal my mind, body, and soul. Thanks to our parent, our sibling, our relatives, our neighbors, our colleagues, and each and every person who is helping us here in our soul journey, directly or indirectly. Thanks to each and everyone. Thanks to Mahavatar Babaji, Patriji, our spirit guides, and all ascended masters for helping us and guiding us on a spiritual path, our soul journey. Thank you, all masters. Thanks to each and every master here in the group for sharing their time, space, and energy. We all are going towards our ascension path as in a group. Thank you, all masters. Slowly, slowly get back to your body awareness, masters. Bring your awareness back into your body. Feel the presence of masters around you. Feel the cosmic energy around you. Feel the warmth around you. Take a deep breath. Absorb this cosmic energy as much as you can. Let it flow through your body, each and every cell. Let it vitalize, energize each and every cell within your body. Take another deep breath and let it flow through your each and every cell. Let it heal your cells. Let it heal your body. Feel the energy surge in your body. This cosmic energy. Take the blessings from masters. Slowly, slowly wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Feel your body. Bring your both palms together. Place it on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Open your eyes with a smile on your face. Slowly, slowly get back to your body from meditation. Take your own time to come out of meditation. Slowly, slowly. Thank you, Masters, for your, your time, space, and energy sharing. So, I wanted to go through few things today, and this is like I'm continuing from the last session we were going through on thoughts and emotions. Thank you, Masters. Okay, so we'll go over any experience sharing also once I'm done with it and any questions as well. So there are two experiment actually or thoughts. Yeah, Geeta ji, few minutes. Let me put a few thoughts here on like from the last week, and then allow we'll go over each and every question and sharing also. So this experiment basically was done by the scientist. I would say the people who are doing research on the psychology and medical field, how psychology affect our body functions. So that was the theme of that experiment, and then experiment was done. It's interesting that they chose 100 married couples, and you know how chemistry goes between married couples. So they will go through multiple and different emotions within. Like if you keep them in 1 hour in one room, you'll know that how it goes. So the idea was to keep 100 married couples, and these couples are in different ethnicity and different places, different countries, in one room, one hall basically, for entire day. And then go through different things basically. This is like a kind of entertainment as well as the kind of like a facility where you spend the whole day. And interesting thing here is they gave one voodoo doll to each couple. And idea was to, if anybody get annoyed by the couple, the other person, basically husband or wife, they will pin on the voodoo doll. And at the end of the day, and they were also basically monitored against their glucose level and their blood pressure or the blood circulation in body, how it is going through. So in the entire day, when the evening they look at the graphs of from each and every one basically from in the room, there are many couples who have beautiful graphs. Basically, it's a rhythmic. So our heartbeat or our glucose level, it goes in very rhythmic way. So if you eat some sweet too much, then it goes spike up and then it again goes into rhythmic way. Heartbeat also, when you are centered in your heart, you are not going through any intense emotion, then it will be always rhythmic, like we call HRV. Um, so when they looked at the results at the end of the day, what they found is there are few uh, samples, basically few people or few couples where the glucose level is chaos. It's going up and down rapidly and without any pattern. And heart rhythm also going in the same way. It's without any pattern. And when they looked at the voodoo doll from them, these are the people who have most of the pins actually. So some have 10 pin, 15 pins. So these pins basically indicate that how many times they got annoyed through their partner and they put that pin there. So whenever they got annoyed, their body chemical changes, the reaction changes where their glucose level also spikes basically. And their blood pressure and the heart variance also changes basically. So it means like your mind, basically your state of emotion in that particular moment decides how your body functions at work at the chemical level, how your glucose and your heart variability will be changing at the state of your mind or your mood at that point of time. So when we are annoyed, our body release chemicals in certain way. When we are happy, then it releases in certain way. So we call it emotion. What does it mean is like emotion, energy in motion. So this energy basically, whenever we get to emotion, this energy gets a motion, and that motion will decide how your body will react with this motion basically. So like we were learning earlier also, if you are going through the intense emotion of like the higher vibration, which is love, empathy, and appreciation, then this kind of emotions will release the hormones in your body which are known as happy hormones. So what we call them, dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin. So these are the hormones our body release when we go through a particular higher vibrational emotion. Same time, our body will release the lower vibration or the chemicals which are harmful for body when we are going through the lower vibration, or kind of like the emotions where you feel like you are not centered. So basically, it's adrenaline or cortisol. So it's basically our body, the human body is given in a way that it functions very well, and it has a way to release the chemicals. So we have a flight and fight mechanism in our body. It means like when your mind determines that you are in a threat, then it will decide either to fight or flight. So if you are going through a trail and you see a bear suddenly, then what your body will decide, your mind will take a quick split second decision that I need to run away. You don't decide that time that you want to fight it. And your energy, basically, you release the cortisol, you release the adrenal, it goes through your leg and you'll run away from that moment and you save yourself. So that is your ego and basically your mechanism of body to save you at that moment. But same time, if you're going through a trail, you see a small cat, you might feel like empathy for the cat or love, and then you don't run away. That time you'll, if you see aggressive, then you might choose to fight with the cat. You'll just scare and let it run away from you. So that's the way it releases chemicals and it gets you energy to do something. But when you do this event, that time it the emotions or the energy released through this will pass through. But what happens in our daily chore, in our office, in our home, and all these dramas every day, we will have grudges or kind of like a feeling about others, annoyance about others, and that continues 24 cross 7. You see that person in house, in home, or in your neighborhood, your neighbor even, you get that feeling that, oh man, again this guy, and that reaction which you feel here, will release the chemical in your body, like cortisol or adrenal, whatever it is, to fight against that, because your body, your brain thinks it's a threat, but it's not really a threat. Based on your emotion, your body trigger, it feels like it's a threat, but it's not a threat, and you keep releasing it. But what is happening here, it's not a bear where you are running away and then releasing this. It's a sitting inside you and continuously getting released. Every single time you see that person in your office or in your home or your neighborhood, you're going through that intense body chemical reactions, and there is no way to release that. It's still flowing in your system, and at the long term, start harming your body system, basically your lungs, your heart, and your body main functions will impact because of this. And that's where we get all this critical illness for the especially the heart related diseases, cardiovascular diseases. You get it because of these emotions only. Even cancer also prone to be because of the emotions only, where you have a hatred against others and you keep it for a long time, it turns into your own system in form of cancer. So we should release all these emotions. We should not keep that. Our body, our life basically continues. We are here to learn some lessons. So we should not go so deep within the ego that we carry this emotion throughout the lifetime. As we are learning, we should forgive and release this emotion and send love to others. So that's how the approach should be mastered. So with this, thank you very much to listen to me, and then for floor is open for any uh, questions or any kind of experience sharing you have, masters. Please go ahead. Geeta ji, I'll mute you. Thank you. Please go ahead.
Atmanandan Sanjay ji. I think this YouTube recording will be shared so that we can pass it on to our spouses. Because now we, the unified people, we know that we have invited that experience
Right.
for certain purposes. So, since I'm a repeater, I raised my hand because that day when I asked you to know about your life journey, Chandra sir said that I will also share, and that very day he put that PMC channels story that it was his interview, I think, on that day. So he
Uh-huh.
shared the YouTube link on the group. But we would like to know about your journey, sir. And tomorrow
Sure.
is our last day. That is why I thought I must request Sanjay ji again. Otherwise, he will forget again. Thank
Sure,
you so
sure.
much.
I'll quickly brief upon my journey. It's not that great as like Chandra sir's, but yeah, like I grew up in MP, like a very small town where it's very, very small town basically. So I was from like I'm still from like a religious family where my father was Gayatri Parivar, and then I used to go into all these events actually. But eventually, I went into the technical studies. So after my 12th grade, and I got into college, engineering college, and from there I came to US. After like I did job into India also for some time and came to US. So the thing basically, my touch from my roots started getting actually separated. And after some time, the ego took over to me, where I started feeling like, okay, I'm like engineer, I'm earning this much, and I'm in US and all this thing. And I, before I realized, it took me over to the way that it started hampering my body functions, and it started hampering even my mood. So I'm always in the mood that where little thing will trigger me in office or in home. And it was so much that one day I find actually in the evening, it's like I started hearing a kind of a voice that what's happening, that's not you. So stop. You are running too fast. Stop and then think about it. And that was the time around like 2019 towards end, before COVID actually. And within 2, 3 weeks actually, I caught COVID, where we were just getting into COVID that time, that COVID is something. I caught COVID, and there is nothing there basically to cure it. And the idea was to isolate yourself, stay in home. And that's where I think the universe wanted to give me that chance to take a pause, take a stop, and then go towards it. And then I started searching like what is missing in life. what I'm doing and why it is happening. So I was totally in my own space that time. So then I started going through the YouTube videos and I was very interested into Vipassana. And then suddenly I caught up with the Patrice's video and it clicked me actually that some connection is there. So from nowhere, I got that and I started doing the meditation. And actually, I had oximeter and blood pressure meter that time. So blood pressure was a little high, but the oxygen, uh, the moment I started meditation, I started the breathing exercise, the oxygen came into a normal range actually without anything. And then for fever also, I took once only what I remember, the fever medicine. After that, I did not took it. It came back normal. So I went through this transition and I came back normal and I realized, okay, something is basically beyond this what I feel actually. What is happening in life beyond like the ego mindset which we are carrying. There is something else out of it. So that went like that, and then I was back in normal, but I was still like dwelling between this because when I am with my own space, then I feel that. But when I'm again going through the same cycle, basically my circle, office, and everything, and again I dwell in between this mode. And after that, I went for one of the day when COVID settled down. I went for one of the day for my master health checkup, and my doctor took my reading actually. So all the readings came normal, but the blood pressure was actually still shooting up. So the doctor took three times the blood pressure and then looked worried. So I asked, "What's wrong?" So the doctor said, like, you feel everything good, like you feel like any sweating in your hand or leg or anywhere, or you feel any kind of like a discomfort in walking and all. I said, no, I feel completely better. I even, in fact, I drove and I came myself here. So the doctor was like, no, it doesn't look like that because your pressure range is like a cardiac situation basically. So it's shooting like 170 minimum to 195 minimum, and then like maximum range, and the minimum range it's coming like nowhere below 100. It's like in minimum itself is coming like 110 to 140. So which is cardiac situation basically. It should not be in that if you are a healthy person. So she told me like you have to get get a cardiac basically consultation, go there, and then we'll take it from there what to do next. So I went to that. I went to cardiac doctor, basically heart doctor, and they took me the scanning with the different types of scanning, and then they came to saying like you don't have any blockage as such, but you still have to go through the medication, and this will be like a blood pressure medication which you will have to continue basically. And it was quite a high dose actually because the reading was not normal there also. So he told me, and then the one question I asked, like, how long I need to continue? Said, looking at your situation, it's going to be lifetime. So start it. So I said, okay. I came back home and I sat quiet again in like same way, like how I used to do it when I'm in trouble. And then thought came in, like, you have to still let go the things, let go the grudges, let go all kind of egos and envies you are carrying through, and be this the heart-centric person. From that day, I started that practice every day, 2 hours meditation in night and in morning, and completely heart-centered meditation. Basically, I used to feel that vibration and things basically how you are aligned with source basically. And I released everything. I called people whom used to feel like from my childhood, any kind of like school things where things went wrong and I was still carrying those emotions for 20 years. I called them up. I apologize with them and I released that emotion. I started releasing from anybody, anywhere actually where I felt it. And slowly the heart started coming down. So in over, I used to take reading actually. So I feel like a weekly it start going down. And after 3 months of visit to doctor was totally surprised that the medication is working for you. So continue with it. So what else you are doing? So I said, I'm not taking medication first of all. And second thing, I have some change in my way how I used to live. So doctor was like, okay, that's fine, but still you should take medications because that's very important for you. And your reading is still little bit higher, but it's way down actually. So that time it was like a 140 range at high and the lower range was somewhere 90. So I said, okay, I'll continue and we'll meet in 2 months again. And by the next 2 months when I visited, it was all normal. And doctor said, you can stop medication and then watch yourself. So I said, I was never taking it again. I'm seeing you. So that's the journey, master. Like when the day I started realizing it, that everything is coming through our heart, the whole body function and every event which we go through, it is through our love vibration. How we keep ourselves within ourselves will bring things outside. Basically, our thoughts create our reality, right? That thing I realized there. And since then, I'm kind of almost normal, basically. Once in a while, it spikes, but little bit. It's not going, it doesn't go that crazy. And I stopped reading it now, even. So that's in very short, in brief. I have many experiences also during these meditation sessions and different programs we have done. But yeah, that's my personal experience, basically, how your way to live through heart center changes your life. And then now people around me are totally surprised, like I'm a different person. I used to drink, I used to eat non-veg, completely stopped that also. And people around me, they feel different kind of like a change. Basically, they come and connect with me now in office or outside in my uh, uh, surrounding. Basically, they used to run away from me. Now everybody comes around me because of that love vibration. So that's in short. Thank you, Master.
So just one thing, like in meditation today, when you ask that we have to forgive that person and all, I also started thinking of a colleague. So in my meditation, I was thinking, and of course, I was probably doing it just superficial. I do not know, but I forgave him, and I told myself that this is an experience which I invited in my life. So I'm the one who can always decide. Now I've had that experience. No, so at the end, I sent love and light to him. Do I need to do something physically also to that colleague, or the just this part in meditations? Sending him love and light and forgiving, or understanding that I don't actually need to forgive him, but it was an experience which I had invited. So, will this be sufficient, or should I
Yeah,
approach the
so
colleague
sure.
physically?
So actually, many masters actually explained it in very detail. So one of the master is a Dolores Cannon. She also used to do like a lot of hypnosis therapies and used to have people to go through this emotion. So she explained it in one session. I remember one of the video I was watching. If you have privilege or you have option or access to meet person and talk to the person and release it, well and good. It's very good, but you don't have to go through that physically one. Even a person is not here, it's a deceased person and is still carrying that. If you send the love vibration and you release it from your heart, it works as good as you are meeting the person in person and releasing it. So if you have that person's access, you still meet with that person. Be uh, like in normal life, how you talk to people. Like if you used to carry that emotion and you still feel that. And then one actually very important thing here is, how would you know that whether that forgiveness came through your heart or not? It's basically when you see that person next time, you don't feel that emotion. If you still feel it, you still need to work on it. So test it out. That's the way actually. That's the parameter by which you know that you have forgiven the person. If you don't get that feeling, that you don't get that emotions again with that person. So try that out, and you still feel it. Do it in your meditation again and again and again. And if you can talk to the person, get into the agreement, then it's always best actually, because our ego comes always at the driver's seat. Whatever we do, we don't get into that 100% of awareness every single time. So when ego takes over, you get that emotion. And when you satisfy your ego by talking to that person, by releasing that, then it goes away. So that's a physical way. It's basically faster if you can do it. Otherwise, if you do it through a heart, it's permanent. Thank you.
So
Someone else.
here one question.
Sure.
We can, if we meet on the, on the same topic I'm talking, if we meet a person and if we release emotions and we are okay, I don't have any emotional thing instinct on that particular person, how can we measure the opposite person? if whether they are also having the same feelings about me, how do I know? Is it
That
required for
actually,
me to do?
yeah, I get your question, but that doesn't matter actually. So you are trying to heal yourself, you are trying to align yourself. So when you
Yes.
send that love energy, you
Mm.
should feel purified within you. The other person will get it, and eventually, based on how circumstances, what energy level is going through, will get aligned to it. But you don't have to worry about that person is feeling it or not. As long as it's within your heart, you should be good. See, I remember one small story actually. I guess few of you must have heard about this story. So there is a thing as known as a voodoo death. So what does it mean is in African and Amazonian tribes basically they rule their own whole village or the tribe with their own. Actually, one person will be there who is like a master or the head of that particular tribe, and
Okay.
others will listen to him always. So anybody do any kind of misconduct, then what they do is they will remove that person from the group, send him away from the
Mhm.
village, and they start cursing that person. Every single person in the village will go and curse that person directly or indirectly, and within like a week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, that person will die. So
Oh.
this one of the incidents happened where one of the American, basically a journalist, went to that tribe, and he was with one of the person, and they were doing something, and then the villagers realized they did some misconduct. So they
Mm.
expelled both of them, and they started doing the same voodoo, basically death logic, where they started cursing. The one person who is from the village died, but this person is completely healthy, the American person.
Okay.
So, so reason was when they are cursing him, he's taking it. He's feeling those emotions. He's going through those emotions, and he's also feeling that I'm guilty and I'm responsible for this, and that's how his body reactions starts. And then every single person who goes through that in that particular tribe will die because they feel they are no worth. They feel they are like not worth of anything. And when the moment they start feeling these emotions so intense that each and every cell within body will go through that reaction, then the body organs will start shutting down and they will die. But the American person was completely fine because he felt like there's nothing wrong with it. Whatever they were doing some kind of research or something which is not to harm anybody or not to hurt anyone, and he didn't feel it and he was completely fine. So similar way, actually, you don't have to go through the emotions for others. Basically, when you release it within you, you are purified. Now other person will get that
Yes.
energy, that emotions, and every day if you keep sending the love, one fine day he will align to that love and he will come into agreement with you also.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Deep
Thank you.
gratitude.
Anyone else, masters? Anybody wanted to
क्या
share?
संजय जी मैं इंदिरा गुप्ता
Yeah, बोलिए इंदा जी.
नमस्ते संजय जी very good
Namaste.
meditation but I did not attend the full session. I was not feeling well, so I was taking it rest. Then I thought तो आपका लास्ट का मेडिटेशन का एंड का चल रहा था and then question answer ये सब हो रहा था. I have also one question. How to release the negative emotion and send the love and light? How to release the negative emotion? If can I tell you?
When you say negative emotions, means what kind of negative emotions? It's basically you have a grudge for others or any
Means,
kind of
see,
envy feeling.
I will tell you, I have one relative who lives in other country,
Mm-hmm.
and he's not happy with me. I have not done anything, but still, from the childhood, his nature is something very different. So he lives in other country, and one relative, he is he is with me nearby, and he makes me very unhappy. Means he thinks कि मैं इसको कर सकता हूँ. I can dominate her. And I'm doing 2 hours, 3 hours meditation. I was doing so many things, this pyramid meditation, this and that. But मुझे ऐसा लगता है जैसे मुझे कोई नीचे खींच रहा है. I want to uplift. I want to अपने spiritual growth को मैं करना चाह रही हूँ, but still. So I feel very sad. I feel very sad what to do. So I want to come out with this situation.
See, first of all, every event, basically this kind, especially this kind of event, go through your life, right? You go through this kind of event, is there to teach you something. And I would request everybody to go through Dolores Cannon also. She has many experience in the therapies on this one. I'll post on the group. So
Okay.
basically, your life, the learning, basically what kind of learning you wanted to get is the opposite emotion. So if you are going through the hatred, any jealousy or grudge, it means you need to learn the love. That's
No,
the
I
emotion you
don't
want to
have
learn in this life.
hatred, no jealousy.
No, what
I
I'm
don't
saying is
have. Yeah.
the emotions which you are going through here, right, is the opposite emotion. Basically, the emotions we need to learn is opposite what you are going through. So if you are going through this insult thing, right, or
Yeah.
what you feeling like the person is not aligning with me and always trying to pull me down,
Yeah.
and basically it's basically opposite to love. If somebody loves you, they always try to uplift you. They always trying to uplift your mood. And in this case, it's going other way down. So the idea is to learn the love. Idea is to spread the love. So when you are going through these meditations, right? When you are in that particular situation in meditation, like we are always teaching in this session also, right? Through Babaji, what Babaji is teaching us here is center into your heart first. You feel centered fully, and then bring that person in your awareness, that whom you feel like you
Sanjay,
still have.
I don't feel till my heart is opening, and I feel that emotion, that heart is pulsating. I don't feel that emotion.
Okay, so
So
then you
how
can
to?
yeah, so you can start with like a physical sensation first. Like try to listen to heartbeat first. When you are in meditation, try to listen to heartbeat first. So if
Yeah.
you're not getting it through the emotional energy, you feel it like you try to feel it through your physical sensation. So try to listen to your heartbeat first. The moment you start listening it, pay attention to it, and then you will feel that the vibrations will increase, and that's how you start centering into your heart. So I think if you would have joined this sessions, basically the whole week we had for this entering into heart. If you still feel it, you can go through that weekly session, that whole week session, and the meditation part, especially if you want to go over, try it again and
From
again, morning
Saturday,
and night time.
from Saturday
Not it's
to
starting basically second or third week we have from the heart, centering into heart actually. So go through that, and there are many different meditations also available on the heart chakra, especially. If you do them, you will definitely start feeling it. It's
May
there
I
in
say
everyone.
something?
It's no exception.
yes,
Sir,
Geeta ji,
Sangeeta,
boliye.
Indira ma'am, I once did something which is called heartfulness meditation.
Huh?
The only difference between Anapanasati and heartfulness meditation style was that you had to focus on your heart. So it is an Indian this thing. Hyderabad में है इनका center, heartfulness. Okay.
Okay.
आप
Who is
मुझे अपना
taking
नंबर
that?
दे दीजिएगा या मेरे नंबर पे आप मुझे कॉल कर लीजिएगा. आई एम इन इंडिया ओनली. ठीक है.
Okay.
जी. Thank you, ma'am.
Sanjay sir, can I share something?
Sure, please go ahead.
First of all, I wanted to sincerely thank all of you. No words can express the gratitude. Last 2 weeks, due to family or health, I have not been very regular. And I can see the difference that when you read the book regularly and when you meditate regularly, it makes a tremendous difference.
Right.
But even with all that, just being with the group and being able to go to the heart center has brought a very positive change in me. I wanted to share 2 or 3 things that I see within me, the dirt within me, which I used to judge all the time. Especially when, like you mentioned, like people get cancer because they go through this negative emotions. And I had this ego which said, that's not true, because there are great saints who have gone through cancers. How are you going to give an explanation for that? Because, there are many great saints, Gujarat and other places, who were diagnosed with cancer in the last years. And as I was meditating, I recognized that they had chosen these diseases so that people do not feel when they get cancer or some diseases, they do not hurt themselves. So I used to hurt myself, when people would say, okay, your rheumatoid arthritis is psychosomatic. And I was like, that's not true. I'm trying the best. But I never would recognize that I had chosen this to grow. So this has helped me in tremendous way. The other thing I observed in myself is I have this constant habit of wanting to analyze and then solve problems instead of being able to surrendering to my higher self. So it has been such a wonderful journey, and it's a slow journey. And when you explained beautifully that the emotions take time to peel, slow and steadily this is changing. So just having the perseverance to be with this wonderful group and read the right kind of books is really making a difference. And there are some things which don't make sense. I have learned to let it go, that this is not for me right now. At least what is good, let me try to practice it. Let one step at a time, let me try to practice it. So I just wanted to sincerely thank all of you.
Thank you very much, Babita ji. And you rightly expressed it actually. So the emotions which we are learning, right? It's our own chosen thing actually. We choose this path. So there are books actually. If you go through this books like Robert Schwartz, your Soul's Plan, your Soul's Journeys, your Soul's Love, 3 books are there. There are stories in that book which talks about like why you choose particular scenario in your life, your separation, like divorce, or your loved one departing in early age, or your fatal diseases like a cancer or any kind of diseases, why you choose them. And a lot of time you choose them to learn something which is from your karma which you want to balance. And lot of time we bring it here also within our ego, that when we carry this emotion, that will also turn into it. So it's a very vast actually, but everything, if we at the end, the single message will be, if we hold accountability of things which is happening around us, we act upon it, things will improve. We just have to align through heart, take responsibility and go through it. Things will improve for sure. Anything, whether it's your life event, your disease, your relationship, or anything, you name it, you will improve it. That's how it works. And I have seen it in my personal experience, so I can say that with my experience. Thank you. Anyone else, Master? Otherwise, we can close this session today, and then again, we can continue discussion on group. And everybody pass. I have seen message in the group also for Chandra sir's faster recovery, and today's meditation also for him. So we'll see him soon. And thank you very much, all masters, for your time and your energy and space sharing. Have a good day and good evening, good afternoon.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Deep gratitude.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sanjay ji.